Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are and whatever time it is. I hope you are having a good one. Welcome back to House Flipper 2 with Rash Decision. If you enjoy this type of content, please leave me a like, subscribe, and maybe even a comment to let me know. Enjoy the video. And we're back in. So there was a new mission that was released with the recent update that I haven't yet to play because I was in the middle of flipping the house yacht, and I had to worry about Mod Review Monday to make sure I got that out on time. So here it is. We're finally getting to it, and here it is. It is called Healthier Lifestyle for a Change, and it's from Nico Ortega. Says, hey, my sister Carol and I want to change some of our habits. I've read that you should start with your surroundings for that. So we want to turn a spare room into a small gym. We'd like to spend some more time in the garden as well, but it's gotten so overgrown. Oh, and this time we totally plan to keep our house plants alive. Go away, Java updater. Let's see. I also want to have a cozy reading nook. My wife would love this. I even have some books I've been meaning to unpack for ages, and Carol wants to learn to cook, so she's asking for new kitchen equipment. Thanks a lot. Nico O. All right. That's pretty straightforward. Let's have a look at the house. Oh, that's a very nice. I would honestly, this was something I would expect to find in a decent upscale neighborhood. This is exactly what you would find in this kind of neighborhood. Very picturesque, very idyllic. All right, we're going to begin. And we're loading, and we're loading. Hate this loading bar. There we go. All right, we are in. Let's have a quick look around. Looks like we can't really get to the back from here. Or if we can't, oh wow, it is overgrown out here. Look at that. It's got a lot of stuff to sell too. And it looks like you can't get through to the backyard from here, so I'll have to look at that in a moment. But it looks like there is quite a bit to do, so let's go ahead and we will get to it. We will see you on the other side. All right, and that's going to do it for this one, actually. Didn't have anything else. I'll go through the house and I'll go walk with you as I do my final check. But one thing I noticed, I don't know if this is a bug or not. If I aim at the doorknob and open and close, it moves the doorknob, but nothing happens. But if I look at the door, it's fine. Very strange. Does it do it on this one? Yes. That's interesting. I'm going to have to test that some more. I may have to submit a bug report. But anyway, I loved this. I really liked this whole reading nook thing they had going on here. Really cool idea. I'm going to have to seal this. The only thing that was kind of weird to me was the green and yellow kitchen. I'm not a huge fan of this color combination. But once again, I'm a professional, or at least I play one on TV, and we'll always do exactly what the customer asks for, even if we don't agree with it. That's how you do it. That's just how you do it. Now in here, I loved the transformation in here the most, and I apologize if there was another part that you thought was, oh, that's so pretty, that's so awesome. No, I loved this the most. So we were going from things like soda and energy drinks and chips and just junk food in general to this very organic, very wholesome, like raw corn and carrots. We've got cucumbers, tomatoes, apples, pears, oranges, have a lemon, an eggplant, had a lettuce, a pumpkin, got watermelon, pineapple, you know, all of this great stuff that is generally very wholesome, very good for you. And we went away from all that junk food. That's honestly, that's one of the hardest parts of it. And I speak of that from experience. As someone who's been off and on diets myself, I'm not saying that diets aren't for me. I'm saying my willpower is weak because I love food. I weigh 300 pounds, and there's a reason I weigh 300 pounds. It's because I love to cook. And sometimes it's really, really hard to make that decision for yourself to eat something that is significantly better for you. Even when it doesn't taste quite as good. I actually just noticed this picture on the wall. That actually does seem like it might actually be Nico and Carol right there. That's actually a really cool touch by the developers. I'm a big fan of that. So this back area right here, I loved this patio. I really loved this whole garden section right here. Absolutely loved it. I wanted to place the flowers around because I felt like just having the green out here was a little bit too dull. And then I realized that they wanted me to place the flowers in these buckets. So I kind of just went ham with the multicolor flowers just for the sake of brevity. Didn't much care for how the garage over here is fully disconnected, even though it's like a part of the same structure. It's a little bit strange. It's a little bit strange. I've never been a fan of this kind of methodology, but they wanted to have like this split level where you have the foundation over here and you have the garage which meets up with the ground back here. But I would have liked to have seen, if they were going to do this, at least have something that left the garage and kind of maybe like went up a couple of steps and came out underneath here under the cover of this awning. That would make a lot more sense to me. So that, you know, if you're parking your stuff or you're putting your tools away, you're not having to go back out into the rain to get back into your house. You know, that's as nice as this house is. That's the one blemish on it, is that the way that the garage connects to the house. But otherwise, that does it for this mission. Let's go ahead and shift enter. $33,000, almost $34,000 for the, or I'm sorry, credits. I did it again for what we did. That's a good amount of money for the work that we put in. Very, very fair. And that's going to do it for this episode. Have a good one, my dudes. Cheers.